My budget has been cut every year for the last 2 years. I've never heard that before. And I feel like I'm letting my team down because we can't add any resources. What do I do? Well, I think that, first of all, you have to be really clear about priorities and what you can and you can't do. So it is a nice opportunity to employ the word no and to get really ruthless in terms of prioritization. So when you have all the resources in the world, you can, it's really easy to not prioritize. And that's not good, actually. So you actually want to have constraints, and even though it doesn't sound like it. And then you need to start getting crafty as well in terms of being able to get more productive, be able to use AI tools, etc. Find ways where you can, suddenly 10x your own business model and figure out ways to make your folks' energy go further. But I'm sure Meg will have even better.
A few additional ads. So I think about this a lot because the reality is this is going to be more common than not. That if you just do the logic of revenue and profit per employee, the high value, high functioning companies are going to have smaller staff. And so to me, there's two things. And I think you hit the what to work on piece really well. I would add one other thing. We need to collectively, and you should start this with your own team, redefine how people see progression in a world where progression is not how many people you have, and redefine what is an achievement, right? So oftentimes we use size of org as a proxy for experience and expertise. But to me, in this new world, that's completely upside down. If it takes you 100 people to build a cool tool and it takes me 5, I should be much more valuable as a leader than you. And again, teaching your team that is where the value for them and the career benefit for them is capturing that momentum and showing that you can 10x your own group and your own way of doing work. So I'm a big fan of the Patty Azzarello belief, do less with less, don't do more, don't try to do the same when you have less resources, but figure out where you get the biggest levers for value and figure out how you can celebrate progress that isn't tied to headcount addition in your team, because it's oftentimes the psychological bit that is the hardest to manage versus the actual workload. But people confuse the two and often will talk about workload when they really mean, I feel like you're diminishing my role because I don't have as many direct reports.